Hey all, it's Nardi. This is the Daily Espresso Short Shots of Big Ideas. We're in Melbourne today, undertaking a couple of Key Person of Influence workshops, KPI workshops, and we've had one, we've had some lunch, and we're actually ready to go. Today we're going to talk about, and this comes from a really cool meeting we just had with a friend of ours, Joel Cranshaw from Clearpoint Council. Joel's a lawyer, but not your average ordinary old school lawyer. He's modern day, and he's absolutely runs a fantastic firm at Clearpoint Council. And shout out to Joel. So Joel asked a question about how to go about building the team and building revenue. What comes first? Very easy way to answer, but hard sometimes to do. And I said to Joel, Joel, simple answer is you've got to build your revenue first. So look, traditionally we were always taught to build the team and then the revenue will come. But we've in experience, we've found that some businesses can really struggle after they bring on team members, after they bring on awesome people to work in their business. They just don't have the sales there or the revenue to flow through to enable the business to pay those people, and then also go into the profit line and make it worthwhile for the business owners themselves. So we've got a different spin on that, and the way we would like to see you guys, and we think the big answer and the big idea here is grow your revenue first. Now, it is always a little bit tough. It's tough in the early days. It's tough when you're trying to do it. It's tough when you're trying to grow. But sometimes you have to bear the brunt, bear the pain of the tough, the growth prior to bringing on the relaxing ease of getting another team member to do it. Now, why we suggest that is because there's typically a bit of an onboarding process. Now, if you're in a service business, if you're in a business that requires a bit of time to onboard your team, and you may not have had your systemization down pat, or halfway there, or working on it, or in progress, and we're all businesses are typically in that kind of boat, you're going to find that what you planned to happen was new team member comes on board, new team member gets onboarded really quickly, business owner or frees up time, business owner is then able to go out, bring in more sales to pay for new team members' salary, hence creating more profits, everyone's happy, bigger team, more culture, happy days. That all becomes, that gets knocked on the head because it takes longer to onboard the team member. You're down probably 6 months trying to do that, making sure that systems don't unravel, making sure that the team fits, embraces the new team member, making sure everything flows smoothly, and making sure you're then able to as a business owner, get out there and, assuming that you're the main salesperson, go out there and start bringing some dollars through the door. So, instead what we say is go out there and build your sales first. Go out there and have at least a year, at a minimum, at least a year, or even, what I was saying to Joel today, is 2 times the salary in the pipeline. So not signed off sales, but pipeline sales, meaning that marketing process is underway. You've identified there's an ability, it's not blue sky revenue. What we felt to do is we bring on a team member, we do our budgets, and then we look at it and we go, cool, we've got 5 people on the fulfillment team. Those 5 people can each bring in $200,000 each, work on $200,000 worth of work. Awesome, we can generate $1 million of revenue this year. So that you immediately go and put sales $1 million, and you divide that by 12, and that becomes your monthly revenue target. Big problem. You're assuming that everything's just going to flow so perfectly that those new team members that you're going to bring on board are just going to hit the ground running and immediately just make that revenue happen. It's not going to happen. You need to go out there and have that revenue on board. Don't bring your team members on board first, bring your revenue on board. It is so easy to find people out there, good or maybe can be better. There are so many people out there looking to join awesome businesses to for a job, for a chance to better themselves and a chance to make a difference. So when you have those better prospects, having too much work to do and not enough team is not as bad anywhere near as a problem of having too many team members there twiddling their thumbs, pressure on you as a business owner, with inability to make payments, then having to fire those people because you just can't deliver on the promise of giving them all this work to do and deliver on the promise of your budget that you're going to actually smash through the sales have awesome profit go through to, all that revenue or some of that revenue come to the bottom line and make you a happier person and a happier business and have a happier team. So start with revenue first, lock in pipeline revenue as a sort of a benchmark. Try and have at least a year's worth, or even 2 times, it would be even better. What else we suggest? 2 times the amount of revenue in the pipeline of the person that you're bringing on board, and you're going to find that it's so much easier on you as a business owner, so much better and easier on the business, and the focus can be clearly on onboarding that team member as quick as possible to get the work done. Guys, it's the Daily Espresso, short shots of big ideas. We'll catch up with you soon. Thanks.